Hey guys, this is Mr. Wade, and this is just a very quick uh, review over what I want you guys to do with this webquest. So here's what we have. Okay, this is the beginning of it, and there will be just a couple of parts for you to fill in. This first part starts right here. If you click on this link right here, you'll get an audio file that you can listen to. This is the interview that we had yesterday with Miss Heidi. And as you listen, what you're going to do is you're going to write down the answers to the questions you asked in this table. And you want to make sure that the answers go under the correct line of inquiry. So for example, if she mentioned something about like why she chose to move to Egypt, that would be a cause, right? So you would write down here, as an example, I chose to move to Egypt because it was an adventure. I remember that being one of the answers that she gave. And you can just, you can number it if you want. So you can have like a number 1. And then if you come up with the second answer that goes underneath that, you can also do that. And you can do it with any of these. So it's going to take you a little while to listen to this whole interview. Make sure that you know that you can, if you need to, you can pause the video. Or I'm sorry, not the video, but the recording. If you need to stop it and write some information down, you can rewind it, things like that. So that's part 1. Okay, part 1 is going through and answering, putting the questions in the lines of inquiry that they belong. When you're finished with that, you will reflect on your interview. So what questions and topics did we use as a class that we should use again? Which ones do you think we could get rid of? Some of the questions we asked did not relate to the line of inquiry at all, and that's fine, to our central idea, or they didn't give us very good information. So which ones could we get rid of? And then do you have any ideas on how we could change the way that we interview so that our interview is more effective? Okay. If you get past those 2 spots today, then the next part down here deals with push and pull factors. We haven't talked about that in class yet, but if you get here, you can follow these directions. Just watch this video, list the push and pull factors from the video. It'll tell you what these are. There's a little bit of reading here on push and pull factors, and then there's a place here for you to look at the push and pull factors for Miss Heidi. Just read the directions, okay? If you manage to get that far, then there's an article here. And the articles, it's a few pages. So just kind of take your time, read through all of it. And then when you get to the end, again, it asks you to list the push and pull factors for, in this case, for the people from Venezuela in this article. Why did they leave, and what brought them to Brazil? And then it also asks about change, because that's one of our lines of inquiry. What are some changes that both the Venezuelans and the Brazilians had to deal with as more Venezuelans came to Brazil? So that's the webquest. That's kind of what's all here. I don't expect you to get all of it done. The biggest thing I want you to get done is recording the questions with Miss Heidi and reflecting on the interview. If you manage to start on push and pull factors today, awesome. If not, no big deal. Good luck today, guys.